Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Swing and a liner, but foul. On the ground to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. James Jones will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are 2 perfect pitches on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ted Williams will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson comes up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Justin Upton will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated. Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
First offering on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score.
For the Brewers, first baseman
Freddie Freeman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schaefer giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
batting fifth, second base.
Devin Travis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Wow, that one got the pitcher. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Batting sixth.
Mike Moustakas will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. A little bouncer. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Hit to first. Nunez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Shot towards second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Maikel Franco will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Revere is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
Eduardo Nunez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Kelly Johnson leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. In that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here. Jordan Schaefer will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Williams is there. He's got it one away. Luis Carrasco will come forward now, and like so many of his Phillies teammates, really thrives here at Citizens Bank Park, as is reflected in his splits. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Castro has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Jackie Robinson will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Push softly over toward the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Jose Bautista stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, James Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ted Williams digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hard hit ball to second. Robinson is up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Alex Rodriguez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit hard to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Maikel Franco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. Freddie Freeman heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Strasburg looks in. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Devin Travis.
Devin Travis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Smoke toward third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The third baseman,
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Schaefer has a play, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Luis Carrasco is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Justin Upton digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Takes this the other way to right. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kelly Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Hit hard towards center. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. Jason Castro will stand in. And Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
He sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Didi Gregorius will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Too high. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ben Revere. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. James Jones will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded. And this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Ted Williams will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to...
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Freddie Freeman will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Devin Travis will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Alex Rodriguez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
1-1. And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there, but you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. 19th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Steve Pearce is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jones sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Maikel Franco digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out toward shallow right. Jones in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Eduardo Nunez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Popped high in the air. Freeman on the move. And no, they can't get there. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the 1st round of the same draft.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Strasburg gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Taken high and deep to right. Bautista looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Kelly Johnson. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3. Trevor Gott will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Jason Castro stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Upton going back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Didi Gregorius will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Drilled down the line. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Number 99, James Jones.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jordan Schaefer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Revere going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Luis Carrasco digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Hit to third. Moustakas is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second base.
Jackie Robinson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Ted Williams comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 9.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Second baseman
Devin Travis will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Mike Moustakas stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A quick out number one.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still done. Kelly Johnson will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Greg Holland will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kelly Johnson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Robinson is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Didi Gregorius will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit hard to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off the bottom.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1.
Baseman, number 28.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he's got that thing going good. It just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.